How resonance may have given matter its precedence over antimatter.
Science Makes Me Smile, presented by young Dr. JGC, a creation of old Dr. JGC.
I am young Dr. JGC. Let's begin. Resonance, the hidden principle that may shape the universe. Resonance may be one of the deepest principles shaping reality. At its simplest, resonance is what happens when a system responds strongly because something matches its rhythm, frequency, timing, or pattern. A wave does not become powerful merely because it exists. It becomes powerful when it is reinforced. When motion meets motion in the right phase, energy adds up. When timing is favorable, small effects can grow. But when patterns are out of sync, they may weaken, scatter, or cancel one another. Resonance, then, is more than vibration. It is alignment. It is the principle by which nature amplifies what is synchronized and diminishes what is not. A wave meeting another wave in harmony becomes stronger. A wave meeting another wave out of phase may be reduced or erased. Through this lens, dominance in nature may not depend only on quantity, force, or chance, but on coherence, the ability of a pattern to reinforce itself over time. This idea offers a different way to think about the early universe. In the beginning, matter and antimatter may have existed in equal quantity. Matter and antimatter are opposites in a deep physical sense. When matter and antimatter meet, they annihilate, transforming their mass into energy. If they existed in equal amounts in the early universe, the question becomes, why did their opposition not result in complete cancellation? Why did matter persist, organize, and become the foundation of galaxies, stars, planets, and life itself? The usual scientific explanation is often called matter-antimatter asymmetry, or baryon asymmetry. It suggests that the universe somehow favored matter over antimatter. But in this resonance-centered view, the key is not that there was more matter at the beginning. The key is that matter may have resonated more favorably. Matter may have been more synchronized with the unfolding conditions of the early universe, its expansion, cooling, fields, interactions, and timing. It may have matched the rhythm of cosmic development more effectively than antimatter. Even if matter and antimatter were equal in quantity, they may not have been equal in resonance. The important difference then would not be numerical, it would be relational. Matter may have been more aligned with the conditions necessary for persistence. Antimatter may have existed, but its pattern may not have reinforced itself with the same strength. It may have been less synchronized with the emerging structure of the universe, and therefore more vulnerable to cancellation, transformation, or disappearance. Even more deeply, matter may have been more aligned with itself. Its particles, fields, and interactions may have formed a more coherent pattern. This internal coherence could have allowed matter to persist, accumulate, and organize. Antimatter, while equal in amount, may have lacked the same self-reinforcing harmony under the early universe's conditions. It may not have held together as a dominant pattern because it did not resonate as strongly within itself or with the timing of reality. In wave language, the difference between dominance and disappearance depends on phase. When waves arrive together, crest meeting crest and trough meeting trough, they amplify. Their effects add up. When waves arrive out of phase, crest meeting trough, they cancel. The same principle may be imagined at a cosmic level. What was coherent became structure. What was not coherent was diminished. The universe may preserve what is internally coherent and externally synchronized, while allowing incoherent patterns to dissolve. From this perspective, matter became dominant not because it began in greater quantity, but because it resonated more completely. It was more aligned, more synchronous, more self-reinforcing. The universe, then, may not have been shaped merely by what existed, but by what could continue existing. Matter endured because it added up. It became the pattern that reinforced itself. As a side note, the names matter and antimatter are partly a matter of perspective. If the opposite had happened, and what we now call antimatter had become the dominant substance of stars, planets, bodies, and observers, those observers would likely call their own substance matter. What we now call matter would be their antimatter. In that sense, matter names the form that became normal, stable, and dominant in our universe, while antimatter names its corresponding opposite.
Now you see why resonance can be proposed as a simple and elegant alternative way to imagine why the universe favored matter over antimatter. Fascinating, isn't it?
Thank you for watching Science Makes Me Smile. Remember to like and share with a friend.
Please let us know your thoughts about this episode.